Hi guys, welcome to this video. My name is Jose and today we're going to talk about the present perfect and also the simple past. Let me go ahead and show you the screen. Just give me 1 second. Okay, first of all, I want you to know the great difference between the present perfect and also the simple past, right? Because there is a great difference. The simple present is starting in the past and it's still going in the present. Like for instance, I have worked this company since Christmas, okay, right? And the difference is that the simple past is to express an action that started in the past and finished in the past, all right? Like, for example, for instance, I went to the hospital, or you can say I use expression like, I went to the hospital last night, all right? And all right, let's go back with the present perfect. The present perfect, as I was stating, it can be also to express accomplishment, to express experiences. And let's say, for instance, an experience. I have traveled to London, right? That's a great experience. I haven't ever, right? Just an example, right? The affirmative way. Let's say an accomplishment. I have graduated from high school, but we gotta keep in mind that the auxiliary is going to depend on the subject that we are using, right? Because if you want to talk about yourself, you gotta use have, right? I have traveled to London, all right? I have traveled to London, right? But if you want to use she, you have to say she has traveled to London, all right? Travel to London. All right. The negative word obviously is going to be has not. Also, it can be a contraction, but also in an affirmative way, you can say she is traveled to London, right? And the negative way will be she has not, or 1 second, guys, hasn't, right? In the case that you wanna express the third person or using a contraction. Also, this is the negative way, all right? I have not traveled to London, all right? And also the contraction will be the next one. There you go. There is also interrogative way. All right. It said, have you traveled to London? That's the way that you gotta use the distractor. You gotta use, first of all, the auxiliary have, or in the case that you're using the third person, you gotta use has. All right. And let's go with the simple past. The simple past are easiest to express an action that started in the past and also finished in the past. All right, you say I went to the hospital. I went to the hospital, all right, or she went to the hospital. All right, this is the affirmative way. The negative way will be this one, guys. The negative way will be this one. All right. And the contraction will be this one. She didn't go to the hospital. All right. She didn't go to the hospital, right? And also the interrogative way will be using the auxiliary at the beginning, then the subject, and then followed by the verb in the base verb, and then the complement, right? you go to the hospital, that is the right way to end. The person obviously is going to answer using the auxiliary did, obviously. Yes, I did. Correct. And this is the same when we use the present perfect, right? Because you said have you traveled to London? The person has to answer using this structure, auxiliary, and then I have. All right. And if you're using a third person, the person has to say that you're gonna use the auxiliary has. Yes, she has. All right, guys. This is all about using the present perfect and also the simple past. All right. The difference is that the present perfect is an action that is started in the past and is still going on in the present, and the simple past is an activity or an action that started in the past and finishes in the past. All right. It has been everything for today, and I hope that you have learned a lot from me. Bye bye, guys. See you next time.